I'm so ready. Ah! Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Oh! I have not been so excited for an ID in this long. Oh, Lord. I don't know what it is. It might just be the middle effect. I don't know, dog. It might just be the middle effect, or the fact that this ID is gonna have to walk a very fine line. But I'm so curious to see how the hell they're gonna pull it off today, you know? Good morning, good morning. It's 5:30, I might pass off. I might pass out. Kags, go to bed if you need to, it's fine. Hello, Alana, hello, Nasir, hello, Toe Razor, hello, Guesty. All right, it's nothing but envy. Yeah, morning, boss. Hey, Aether. Someone already said that it's up on Twitter. I know something's up on Twitter. Now would be an expected time for it to come up. It is up! Okay, wait, it's up. Okay, I am going to Steam, because Steam has it in much better quality. Steam. Limbus Company Store Steam Hub. It's already in my history. Okay. New identity preview. Okay, I'm gonna tab this up and then I'm gonna add it to a window capture. Give me just 1 second. And chat, I can already tell you right now, it's 1, 2, 3 pages! It's 3 pages, y'all! And I already see a ridiculous grid. Actually, wait, hold on. I feel this is already the most complex ID so far. It doesn't just have 3 pages, it fills the 3 pages. All right. Congratulations, middle fans. I know this isn't a huge surprise considering the other Nursefathers. But yeah, it's here. It beat Ryoshu? Yeah. Esku's live too, good for him. Outis, thank you for telling us how many pages. No problem. Fuck yes, 500 envy skills. Like, okay, let me get the browser source up for you. Oh, okay, window capture properties. There we go, and then let's hide GIMP. Okay, we gotta shrink this sucker ASAP. Okay, I'm sure this was useful for a time like this. Let's do it like this, Oh. Also, middle music? Matthias' theme is growing on me. Not just Millfinger Sanjo, but this entire track. We did play it for the entirety of, we did play Middle Finger Tojo for the entirety of Ricardo's ID for Heathcliff. So we might do the same here. I don't know. Oh God, but no. You're trust me, you're gonna love it. Let me just sort this out. Yes. I think so. Okay, we can do better than that. Oh, I have it on a playlist. I should have put this to loop. Hold up. Let's go back and loop it. No, we're not going out of this. We're not going past this. I don't have it in the stream deck right now, so I just decided to put Matthias' theme up. That one lust. Oh my God, you're right. There's like 5 unbreak. Anyone remember we were talking about how Lei Hang had like 6 unbreakable coins and how mad that was? Fucking 5 on several skills now, like it's nothing, dude. All right, I think it's gonna take like growing this out a little more. Yeah, this will have to do. This will do. There we go. Almost got it. That's it. Okay, we're good. And now I can zoom in. Ah, shit. No, never mind. Sorry. I gotta set it back to how we had it before. Shift Control Z. There we go. This is it. This is the one. Okay, cool. Cool. Stomping. There we go. We'll just set it like this. And that should be fine. I think she's envious of someone. I mean, if you're in the house of spiders trapped for this long, it's gonna happen. it's gonna just make you want. And I mean, she didn't get what she wanted. She got her toy. All right, there we go. That good? I think it'll do. I think it'll do for now. So, let's now get out our notepad. Yeah, you can tell I had to set this up like at last minute. So we'll copy this over. Have this up. There we go. Fish gutting? Yeah, it's basically gutting fish, yeah. And then we'll extend this out a bit. Actually, no, this'll do. This is fine as is. Okay, cool. So, let's make a copy of this. No, let's actually make a copy of one of the ring IDs, because that's so much easier. And by the way, just so you know, this is the third page. This is all of the effects on the third page. These are all just passives. Even fucking Ryoshu didn't have this many. Like, I know she needs at least one to account for, you know, being fed to Ryoshu. But this is ridiculous, man. Okay, in all seriousness, though, we do need to acknowledge that this ID is gonna walk a fine line. And that is, this didn't save. Okay, copy. And that is that she does not, at least from the trailer, not from the kit yet. We're gonna find out in the kit. Middle Nursefather Outis. Thank you, no name. Average Nursefather ID. Yeah, absolutely. Pretty much. The House of Spiders, Book of Vengeance? Yeah, I could see that coming up. Yeah, Book of Vengeance, the House of Spiders. I mean, everyone does seem to have their own, so that does make sense. Okay, breakdown. We'll remove the custom statuses, remove the passives. We gotta make sure that all of this is specific. Because, like, we gotta make sure that this ID has a very fine tightrope to walk. I think the biggest question that we're gonna have to figure out is whether or not you want to run this ID, despite the fact that Ryoshu will benefit from basically eating her, and the middle, if we go based on canon, probably hates her guts. So this is gonna be very interesting. Okay, we got everything ready. I love you, Frey. Hello, Sunshroom. All right, let's see. First things first, I need to change the view once again and move this out of the way. No, it's fine. All right, last question. Do we want this song on loop the entire time? Because I'm going to turn it down if so. I like it, but I'm going to turn it down a bit. I don't usually pull from here, but it felt simple enough. Yes, hi, TQ. Whole lot of words say Ryoshu gets stronger. Yeah. All right. Let's just go down. Yes? Okay, cool. I mean, she's a Nursefather. She's almost certainly got to be worth it, right? All right, let's start. As always, we're going with the custom passives to get a read on the ID. Number 1, we've got Book of Vengeance, House of Spiders. Okay. For this one, against units with this effect, the House of Spiders... Wait, what? Oh, the House of Spiders Middle Nursefather just conjugates weirdly. We'll say Outis. The House of Spiders, middle and F Outis, and Ishmael heal SP on hit using a skill. The book is important. Yes, it's always important. You never mix up the Books of Vengeance. You never miss the Book of Vengeance. All right. And then on hit, using a skill against Outis, Outis gains additional grudge. Actually, I'm going to say additional stack of grudge, because that gives us the actual amount. An additional stack of. An additional stack of grudge. There we go. All right. This so far is relevant to how they were played in the actual boss fight, so that's fine. On hit against Ishmael. Okay. We'll say against Outis or Ishmael. So it's the same. Outis / Ishmael of Grudge, respectively. That'll do. I'm also going to extend this because I don't want to have to worry about showing this off. That's fine. Okay. And then it expires at turn end. Okay, okay. Cool. That's a start. We're not really too surprised about that one, but let's see what the middle grudge itself does. It's a damage buff. Okay, that's fine. The middle grudge. I would imagine that, is this the same as what Ishmael has? Can someone remind me? If target has vengeance mark, deal more damage. Because, like, I'm pretty sure Ishmael already gains grudge, doesn't she? Here, I'll just pull that up and juice my lunacy real quick. And then I'll show you guys if I get some good info. Might be. I'm just gonna load it up. Hold up. Passives. The middle grudge? The middle grudge. Yeah, it's the same. Here. Let me just show you. Hide the window. Limbus. The middle grudge. Max stack 15. If target has vengeance mark, deal plus 20% damage. So we already do have the numbers on this one. So that's fine. And I guess it's also just a charge. So there's that. Cool. So we got our context. Goodbye. Where are you? Wait, where are you? Oh, right. Tab back in. And then bring it back up. There you are. Alright, next. The middle vengeance tattoo. Great sister. Okay. I love that great sister's crossed out. Yeah! It's also mad that we're actually getting a great sister. I don't know. There's something still very surreal to me about getting identities at this power level. It really just felt like they were giving up on trying to keep things balanced and just wanted Season 9 to be, okay, we knew in Season 8, or not Season 8, we knew in Kanto 8 that you were tired of getting a bunch of Heisho and nameless units. Now here are all the named units, fuck the power level. Alright, let's see. The middle vengeance tattoo. It's like getting 5 lay hangs, really. We won't add a great sister. Gain final power. High moments in aura? Yeah, pretty much. For base skills for every X stack. You can't see that. Okay, cool. I mean, we are getting stronger for your fuck power levels by now. I know, I'm just saying that it's a very real departure. It's the largest departure yet. Anyway, envy and blunt skills deal more damage. Okay. Deal more damage based on stack. Scary part is when these IDs get outscaled. Watch when the... Can you imagine that in Kanto 10, these guys are going to get outscaled by the N-Corp jobbers? By the guys that we already fought in Kanto 8, Ahab and Nelly? I'm going to be very surprised if that's the case. It's going to be very funny if so. Oh, God. Okay. N-Corp being fed that premium juicy steak. True! Okay, check this out, kiddo. Someone's going to have to be stronger than them from N-Corp. And it might be Herman. Reduced when this unit is hit by X skills. The second one who grips is going to go hard. I agree. What was that? Hans, Cromer, and Jacob? At X plus stack, base skills gain final power. Also, while I do this, I've got a little theory. Like a little, like, PR, not PR, but like audience interest theory. Oh no, speaking of audience interest, I got praised! Yeah, of course. I don't like that these are stats that get reduced when they get hit. As if over time, the honeymoon phase of being a parent wears off. Okay, I do see someone in chat saying the one who's grippier, and that's really funny. I might steal that from you later if I remember it. Reduced when this unit is it the same thing? Oh, it's the same thing. Wait, gain final power. Oh, I also didn't add something. Blunt skills deal more damage for every stack. She gets ridiculous grit, It's in there. It's all in there. It's in there. Honestly, she gets everything at this point. But no, I'll go over Ridiculous Grit first, because I think that's the big one. Ridiculous Grit. Dear God, fix any attack type resistances that exceed normal to normal. Okay, so it removes her weakness. It removes her ability to be weak against something. That is a fair implementation. I was expecting it to be stronger, but we'll see more. Take minus X plus the middle, we'll say vengeance, stack times Y, percent damage from skills. Okay, so let's do the math after getting the rest down, actually. On Clash, win, heal, and... Oh, can you guys even see any of this right now? Yeah, you can. Okay. Heal an additional Clash count times X SP. Wild that it's not just one, actually. I feel like it being at least 2 is still a lot. This must be a powerful form or something, which I know Ridiculous Grit was, but still. Turn and... If this unit lost SP this turn due to its skill effects, deal more damage next turn using base skills. Okay, interesting. Base skills don't account for skill 3/2s and all that jazz. So I wonder if it's just meant to like balance out your regular skills. Okay. Turn end, lose stack. Let's just get a preview of what's to come here. I want to look at the base skills. Skill 1, skill 2, skill 3. 2 coin, 3 coin, 4 coin. Oh my god. She has a skill 3/4? Okay, never mind, we're not ready. I'm gonna put you back in the box. Oh, shit. Is that built-in budget lunar memory? It's the opposite, really. Okay, awesome. Oh, great. Oh. Okay. Why are you saying bird? Oh, right, the humble seagull. Okay. Before we go on, this is a good time for me to ask. For the people in here that watch the kit reviews, I've started to feel like the segments where I talk about the skills and like what the coins do is started to feel boring. Like, it just feels like it's reading shit out, and I'm not really sure how to build on that. I feel like it might be worth trying to give a better summary of it than just like giving it word for word, you know? What do y'all think about that? You think trying to like summarize that instead of going to word for word is a bit better? Because that one feels like it's more dedicated to that. Like trying to condense stuff. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep going with this. Alright. Sealed sword, number 1. We've got 4 stages and then avenging my family. Awesome. Nuh-uh, I still like that's like listening to an audiobook. I want to read your voice helps a bunch. I do have to acknowledge that is a part of the benefit. You're right. Now, like going word for word helps with memorizing it. I don't have any negative feelings about the way kit reviews go, so I don't know. Okay, you guys seem to like things the way they are. I'll keep that in mind. Summarizing is better for videos, reading straight for streams. I will try to summarize the stuff that's like very easy to summarize. If it's like stupid, like consistent, like burn and bleed coming up, or the middle grudge, or like saying, hey, all of her skills have this. We can do that. The rest will just stay as is. Turn end, gain haste next turn. Also, don't forget to like. Give me your firstborn child. Blunt, base, skills. Deal more damage for every X bleed. Do more damage based on bleed. Okay. We want to capitalize that, never mind. Have a lovely vacation, magic bullet, damn. Alright. How long does it take for an unsealer a sword? You know, I like this idea a lot because it feels like a lot of IDs have like multiple phases now. This one feels like this idea feels like she has 4. My first child is yours! Oh no! Oh, I should not have asked. Why did I even say that? I know what happened during the April Fool's stream. On final coin hit using base skills, if target has X plus bleed, deal Y% of the coin's final damage. Oh wait, I'm sorry, guys, I have to apologize. I forgot. I have to go on Twitter for a second. I need to chill. Like, genuinely, that's the thing I gotta do. I also didn't ping the Discord. Oops, I got way too damn excited about it. Oh god, stop talking, shut up. Okay, there we go. Quote, hahaha. You guys can also just scream in fear in the comments if anyone has Twitter if you want after I post it. That's fine. We're reviewing it now. She has 4 skill 3s. Link to the stream in the replies. Cool. Awesome. Great. Fun. Not Twitter? Yeah, I'm seeing more and more reasons as the weeks go on to just not be there, but it's a process. I wouldn't even call it a grieving process. It's just a process. All right, I'll do the same with Discord, and then we'll be good. Yo, on New Frey, gonna alert, she has 4 skill 3s. Get in here. Okay, cool. Now we're back to it. So first one, gaining haste, base skills deal more damage based on bleed. Okay, it's just a bleed buff right now. I'm interested to see if I'm gonna take this seriously, which I should. I'm interested to see where the burn works. I'll also let this go for the Mo. And we'll go into first seal removed. Why is I in here? You know what? I think people just want to see the ID. Turn and... How much this is just gain haste? Gain haste. Blood-based skills... okay, we can copy the first 2 lines pretty easily. Gain haste next turn. Blunt-based skills deal more damage based on bleed. Cool. Oh, no. Second one is burn and bleed. Okay. Never mind. It's just the first line. Cool. Alright, next. So much damage. It's gonna do a lot. If there's one thing that I know this ID is gonna do, it's be good at dealing damage, because she has forgotten Shin for this. More damage based on blurn on target. Scheduled update typo. Uh-oh! Let's see. On final coin hit, target is X plus bleed and burn deal Y%. Okay, I'll just take this and add burn to it. Cool. Has X plus blurn. I remember whenever I made the video about the Ryoshu ID, I had some folks saying, what the fuck, it's called breed. And I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, I'm fucking 30. I don't want to start calling statuses breed. Happy burn season, everyone. True. I feel like Rising Fever may be a stack you want to decrease to unlock. True, yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think we need to go out of our way to call it that. You do you, I'll do me, okay? Aunt Frey. Learn sounds funny. Happy breeding season. Yeah. I think Markiplier once famously said, you do you, I'll do me, and we won't do each other. Turn and gain haste. Gain haste next turn. Man, they really want to make her fast. Let's see. I thought of it as blurn. Yeah, me too. Blunt base skills, you'll... is it the same? Looks like this is gonna be the same, but slash damage. Okay. Same shit, but slash. Got it. Got it. Interesting change. I also should have marked this as blunt damage specifically. As blunt. There we go. Remove insert. Okay. As blunt. And then as slash. Let's normalize giving up on wall. Sometimes chat goes way too fast for me to recognize what the hell is going on. As slash. Haste reflexor and patience. I love that we read into a lot of things in this community. I really do. I don't know if we need to do that with this specifically all the time. I'm not trying to call you out, by the way. It may very well. It might. It might. I think just sometimes when it comes to haste, sometimes people have haste. Levitain. And they just get a little faster. Then again, Levitain not having haste, maybe you're onto something. I don't know. I don't know. I was more talking about a general sense. But, maybe this is an exception. We'll see. Media literacy's alive? True. It hasn't died off. Inflict burn. Burn on all units on the field. Oh. Okay, so she's... she thinks she's Ryoshu. Got it. Gain haste next turn. I just want to double check this really quick. Gain haste next turn. Blunt base skills. Blunt base skills. On final coin hit, base skills target as X plus burn bleed deal. Okay, cool. It really is just that. Okay, cool, cool. It's Limbus, of course it's alive. Yeah, yeah. Ringlu doesn't have Shin. No, did Callisto have Shin? Can someone remind me? Replace this unit's base skills with Levitain. Oh god. Yeah, it's somatic song, true. Levitain. I'm gonna have to learn how to pronounce this. Exclusive skills? Corresponding to each skills rank. Only Rian had Shin? I'm pretty sure Valentina and Dihui Star had Shin. Blunt base skills deal more damage based on blurred. He had the poor man Shin? Okay, true. On final coins hit pierce damage now. Are these cumulative? There's no way they're cumulative, right? Oh, they might be. We'll see. Coin hit using base skills if target has enough blurn. Oh, wait, I should be phrasing this as enough blurn. Yeah, no, hold up. Yeah, it's just a single threshold. Okay. Sorry, but this is a meaningful change. It just makes more sense to phrase it this way. Sometimes the curtains are just blue. Sometimes the cigar is just a cigar. Let's see. If final claim base skills, target enough blurred. Deal, Y percent. I'm getting tired of typing this. Y percent of the coins. It's the last one, so whatever. Final damage as pierce damage. Cool. Cool. Chill, Outis, you're not Hermes fangirl. We're almost done with the statuses, chat. We're almost there. All right. Avenging my family. I'm sure this is an Outis thing more than a Matthias thing. Envy base skills deal more damage. And then base skills gain final power. Okay, sure, that's fine. I'm sure that's gonna come up after Ishmael's dead, which is okay. And then Rising Fever. This one is very curious because I saw someone talking about it in chat. Let's see. Lose stack when meeting one of the following conditions. Okay, using Stamp of Vengeance skill, including activation by counter, and then at turn end after activating X plus Envy Resin. Oh, and then she gets a little Christmas gift. At X stack, use the Time to Unpack skill. Oh, great. She gets to use Holiday. She gets to use Holiday in her own special way. All right. Does Ryoshu get the stack when Outis kills Ish? Yes. Well, for Entanglement, yes, but not the Nursefather specific one, because Ishmael isn't a Nursefather. All that's important is that Ishmael's dead, though. Okay, okay. So based on this, there are a couple things I can say about this ID right now. We're gonna take a, by the way, we're gonna take a break from this track. We're gonna take a break from this one for a second, just that we don't have it overstay. I will, however, play Middle Finger Sanjo. Okay, just to give a quick recap of where we're at right now, we can see this ID is a big phase changer. Like, I'm trying to think of anyone to compare it to. Is there anyone that has more than like one phase change? I'm trying to think of it. I'm racking my brain. I'm sure there's at least one ID that has like several phase changes that's worth considering. Thumb Merceau? Oh yeah, that would do it. I could see that. Lei Hang. 4 phases? I'm gonna assume Sealed Sword is the first change. And then 1, 2, 3, first seal, second seal of 18. Lei Hang is probably the best one. Frey, do I use T-Corp Technology fast forward to Thursday? You've got bigger problems. And no, only use that as a last resort. My thought is that there are 2 things to consider with this ID. 1, she's walking a very fine tightrope. People are gonna have to consider whether or not they just wanna, you know, slit her neck turn 1 for Ryoshu, because that's still gonna be a decent buff. Or whether to use her in spite of the fact that she probably doesn't work well with the middle team. Now, don't get that twisted. I'm saying she doesn't work well for a middle team with the limited info we have. That could change. I'm not saying that a middle team doesn't work well with her. I think a middle team would support her, and that with envy skills alone, she might support them, but the direct buff just isn't there. You might be good to put her on a middle team. In fact, I would say with the info we have here, probably so. I'm not seeing anything that, like, causes the middle to want to fuck her up if she kills, you know, Ishmael. So I think they could have a little uneasy alliance, kind of like how Ishmael had with that one group in her Reptile story. I think there is potential for her to be in a middle team. Just don't expect her to be, like, buddy-buddy, which is very fitting, you know? I think that's fitting. Put her in a thumb team. Where is Kit? Steam and Twitter. Great idea. Something like that. What is the streamer yapping about? Just listen to the yapping and use context clues. You'll get there. Either way, I think it's a start. So let's go into the passives now to, like, get closer into the ballpark. Okay. So what are we saying? What are we saying? Would you put Outis in first deployment or Ricardo Cliff? Too early to tell. We've only gone through what? What do you mean Saikai the middle? Oh, right. Right, okay. Wait, I gotta read this first. Hold on. If the encounter begins while this unit's already defeated. What do you mean if the encounter begins while defeated? Oh, I guess in Mirror Dungeon? Sure. If this unit's defeated during the encounter, Blade House Rise Ryoshi gains the following effects. Gain entanglement, take less damage when hit, gain offense, level up. That makes sense. That makes sense. I do think it's funny that she already would have gotten a damage buff, like a take less damage buff from her own shit, but okay. Go off, queen. Awesome. Cool. How's the kit? Looking good, looking good. Okay. Let's start going through the passives themselves. So far, I see hope in her being more than cannon fodder in a middle team. Let's see how well that continues. Also, just to count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 passives and a support passive. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, let's see. Start with the innates. We've got Smell of Blood and Fire, which you guys can't see. I'll just zoom in on this one. That's fine. That's how we handle it. Cool. And then once I'm midway through the passives, we can get back to the fight music. Smell of Blood and Fire. Smell of Blood and Fire. Can you see that? No. Actually, no, it's Smell now. That's fine. If someone comes in... yeah, no, Smell of Blood and Fire. That's fine, I'll take it. Smell of the Game? I would play that if it wouldn't immediately demonetize me. It's one of the few Guilty Gear songs that does that. This unit is considered a Blurn ID. Awesome. If this unit's sword has first seal or second seal removed. Skills that inflict bleed, are considered as learn skills. Okay. Wait, what? Smell the game kills monetization? According to Doug at least. That's why he doesn't use it. Okay. I'm down for this. That's Mirror Dungeon support. That's some good Mirror Dungeon support. Okay. You're more hyped for 4th match Flame E song? I wish we could get more information from him. Like, before that comes out. But oh well. I guess I don't really need a reason to have more to add to the kit review at this point. Sealed Sword Leviathan. Alright, what you got? Upon start encounter with sealed sword. Okay, cool. More like a dagger? It does kind of look like a dagger. Okay. Next, got when each seal is removed from the sword, gain rising fever based on the unsealing stage. Okay. Remind me of rising fever. Interesting. Okay, so I guess you want to start counting this down so that you can unpack it more. I'm gonna assume that's the case. Let's keep reading it. It's a countdown. It looks like a countdown. Yeah. When using the following, or when the following conditions are met. When the following conditions are met, lose rising fever. Wait, upon using a vengeance skill, we already have that. Exact. Literally, we already have this. I'll just copy and paste it, I guess. Control C. Sure, whatever. Fine. I guess they just want to be really clear. You know what? No, that's A-okay. That's A-okay. Let's see. Wait. Oh, it's not an X plus stack. It's at X stack. So yeah, it's probably 0. It's gotta be 0. It makes the most sense for it to be 0. And then at X stack, use time to unpack skill as an unopposed skill. However, how's it going? Feeling good. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you? Kira! Hey, Kira, you ever taken a dog to McDonald's on a very special day before it goes to the vet? Sorry, that might have been a little too dark. I'm dog sitting right now, so it was on top of mind. Anyway, as an unopposed skill, attack, will I look at RR? Yeah, no, I'm gonna look at RR, and I'm gonna stream RR. I need to get that child custody. At skill end. That's disturbing? It's life. Anyway, turn end. At X rising fever stack, and if this unit failed to use time to unpack, use it at combat start next turn. All right, we go. All right, let's see. And then, while this unit has sealed sword at less than X% HP, use time to unpack regardless of rising fever stack. Let me just think through that. This sounds kind of like a Yi-Song face fajita moment, where he was able to get his sizzling wound either by using Furioso or by being at like 66% HP because he got past his stagger threshold. So I'm assuming this means that she just gets her upgrade if she loses enough HP. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. So either she can lose Rising Fever, or if she gets low enough in HP, they're like, okay, you know what? You already dealt with this. Go on to phase 2 of the fight. You can get your unsealed sword. Okay, cool. Alright, that's good. Alright, yeah, think of the rabbits. At X%, minus HP, gain ridiculous grit. Okay, cool. Just look at the file. Levantian is such a fun weapon. It's a weapon of overwhelming power and said multiple times that freaking hot. The weapon is fully unlocked. It's a blazing inferno you wield. Remember, Matthias could not properly wield it, which is really funny. And it wasn't even his fault. The sword is just like that. When staggered for the first time, okay. Stagger recovery and gain grudge. I find it very interesting that meeting a stagger threshold no longer is a punishment, but it's just kind of like a phase unlock. I think that's getting to be really funny, yeah. What are your thoughts about ArcCorp? I wouldn't want to work there. Turn start at X, the middle grudge. Replace a base skill on, oh, wait, with either or? Okay. On this unit's dash, which corp would you want to work at? Let me answer that later. It's an interesting question. But I feel like I said that in the faction stream. If you're impatient, you might be able to check the end of that to find out, but I can't think of it right now. My mind is elsewhere. With Stamp of Vengeance or Complete and Total Extermination. Alright, I think that's enough to go back to the music. There we go, that's better. Let's see. However, it applies only on the skill on the leftmost slot's bottom row. Well, yeah. Leftmost slot's bottom row. Let me just keep scrolling. This effect does not activate if they're in the affected slot. Well, duh. Does not activate if skill is already there. Cool. Okay. I love how the passive parenting is just here. Jesus Christ. All right, cool. Also, that was all... Hold up. Tab. Conjugation's important. Cool. All right, next. We've got... parenting! So, okay, really this is just describing how you're going to be getting past your sealed sword and getting some of the enhanced skills. Parenting, I assume, has to do with Ishmael, and I'm seeing a lot of check this out, kiddo, and I got praised. I like how Ishmael's ability, or Ishmael's buff, is called I got praised. And Outis's is just saying, watch me, kid. As if that's supposed to be the praise. Girl is fishing for any kind of satisfaction. I'm not saying that Outis wouldn't give that to her. I am saying that she would sooner praise herself. If HOS Ishmael is on the field alongside this unit, I think she's a good parent. I had to read your name for a minute to figure out why you would say that. Activate the following effects. That's how it is in the fight. Yup. On clash, win, gain, C-Talk. I'll just call it C-Talk. If this was first skill unit using that turn, gain additional C-Talk. Gain more if this was the first skill used in the turn. Matthias getting acknowledgement? Unheard of. Maybe we need to praise Matthias. No, you know what? No, I know what Outis fans are like. I'm not going to follow that. On hit, which is a shame because I think Outis is actually becoming one of my favorite sinners. But I think that might be, you know, her Kanto coming up. On using a skill, gain C-Talk. Does not gain C-Talk from using cracked coins. Does not gain C-Talk from cracked coins. That's actually a cool idea. I like that. And then, God, do I have to say the same shit? I guess. Effects for Ishmael. When Ishmael wins a clash, she gets IGP. Sounds like a disease, but we'll take it. And then if it was the first, she gets more IGP. Who invited the index? Yeah, probably a prescript. On hit, using Ishmael's skill. Ishmael gains... Does she gain unique burn? I haven't seen any unique burn yet, and there wasn't any in the statuses, so I'm leaning towards no. I'm pretty sure it's no. But she does have burn. Let's see. Ishmael gains additional IGP. Yeah, IGP. And then, if the skill that hit was a skill 3 activated as a counter. Ooh, that's a nice little buff. If it was a skill 3 activated as counter, get more IGP. Does not get IGP from cracked coins. Were there any burn activations in her kit? We're gonna see soon. I always go for the skills last. Okay, and then Psychi the middle. So this is just like general buffs for the C-Talk and IGP statuses. That's fine, that's fine. Just as a reminder, IGP is just gaining final power and additional damage, but you are able to like maintain this. It's lost whenever either of them are hit, and gained whenever they hit. So you know, the more winning you do, the more winning you do, really. Cool, 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 cool. Does Ish have unbreakables? Good question. Let me double check. Not innately. She might have effects that give her unbreakables, but I'm not seeing it. They might change into them, because I'm just seeing the thermal blades right now. I will show you if she has unbreakables, but right now there's no sign of it. I might be blind, but from a cursory glance, no. No. Not really. Versus ego? Maybe. Because it says she can't gain on breaks, yeah? Yeah, it might just be because she gets more, more from the counter when it's a skill 3. I don't know, we'll have to see, we'll have to see. It does say it's not reliant on just her base skills. Like, these are just skills, these aren't base skills. So it can include ego, that's the big deal. That's the big difference. Have you gone to the moves? No, I saved those for last. Okay, next, we've got Psychi the middle. Now, this is going to be the passive that's a good set of people. This is going to be the only passive that matters for a few people. Let's see. If dead. I'm just going to say if dead. Ryoshu. We'll say HOS Ryoshu. Gains entanglement. Takes less damage, and then when hit, gain offense level up. I gotta level with you guys. Having used Ryoshu in the mirror dungeon, this is a pretty good effect. Right now, until we get the thumb ID, she can only get up to 3 skill slots by murdering her family. So she's gonna be taking hits. Like, yes, is she the most overpowered ID in existence right now? Absolutely. But take less damage on top of the, like, clue of thread passive also causing her to take less damage. Keep in mind, she now gets 2 additional take less damage buffs from this. This does not account for her innate, like, 7.5% less damage. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good, yeah. So I think it's good. Now her skill 3 just kills everything before she can get hit. I mean, I'm talking about, like, with secret bosses. I'm talking about, like, past floor 10 shit, you know? It's handy. It's handy. So, yeah, there's that. I think this is gonna be one of the better ones. I think it's pretty good. Then you stack Blessing in the stack of Protect on her and she's got even less damage. Yeah, exactly. I think that it's gonna make a really good case for her to be fodder. Thanks, kiddo. Speaking of making your allies fodder, when this unit has Levitain... Oh no, here we go, here we go. Frey, please, I'm begging, give us the link. Oh, sure, I can do that. It's not even the Twitter one. You're welcome. The Catherinator? Yo, wait, you're right, she is the Catheter. She is the Catherinator. When this unit has Leviatine, Alright, here we go. Just think about the rabbits, George. Nope. Wait, no. Just tell her about the rabbits, George. When an ally that has less than X% HP. Oh, wait, hold up. Loses a clash against an enemy. Story told in game mechanics. Use good girl, your sacrifice for the family won't be forgotten. Oh, why would you name it that? I'm not upset because the skill upsets me. I actually think it's really funny. I just know the internet, and I know how they get fucking weird using the term good girl on anything, and then killing her, which is actually really funny now that I think about it. Oh shit, you know what? Never mind. Project Moon are geniuses. Project Moon knows what the fuck they're doing. All the more so for the localization team. That's funny as hell, man. Oh, that is wild. Yeah. I mean, there are worse last words. God. Alright. I'm gonna type it. Food girl? Yeah, at this point, her sacrifice might make her food girl. Good girl kills you. No, I'm sorry. I do not like this side of the community. Not that I hate it, it's just, like, not my thing. But I also get macabre thoughts about, like, holy shit, isn't this really fucking funny? This is gonna lead to some ASMR. Holy shit, this is gonna lead to some ASMR, ain't it? Just say GG? Wait, that's perfect for Middle Ishmael! Oh, that's so funny! Okay. GG, your sacrifice! If only this were Ryoshu. For the family? won't be forgotten. It's any allies? Okay, yeah, let's get to this. Skill that targets the said enemy as the main target and the said ally as the sub target. House of Spiders, Ishmael. Outis VA already said I love you in Outis voice. You know what? Good for her. Was that for like the anniversary when all the creators did that? I think I remember a VA for Limbus doing some shit like that. Maybe it was another one. Maybe it was Heathcliff or something. Has a Y% conditional. Is it 100%? It might be 100% instead. If this skill killed an ally in the oh wait! She literally just eats them! Oh, she's gonna fucking eat Ricardo! No way! Gain envy damage up next turn? Wait! Oh no, this is good. This is how they thread the needle. If this skill... Oh, I accidentally caps locked it. If this skill killed TOS... No, HOS, sorry. My mind was still on the fucking ASMR, I guess. TMA, Ishmael. Gain avenging my family. Next turn instead. She really thinks she's Ryoshu. She thinks she's her. Enemy base skills deal more damage. Base skills gain final power. Okay, I want to be very clear about this. We don't get turn limits or encounter limits on effects, on statuses in kits. What we do get is if they expire at turn end, though. This one does not say it expires at turn end. Oh, that's funny. They just get it next turn. Envy damage up expires at turn end from its own effect. Avenging my family doesn't say so. This is just the Eric Andre meme? Like, what if it was purple? Wait, which one? The sacrifice had a purpose. Oh, shit. Oh, that's so good. GG indeed. Oh my, actually, okay, I'm sorry. I'm leaning on this a little much. Imagine an encounter where you're fucking saying, good girl to Heathcliff, kill him, and then you just deal more damage using complete and total extermination. Lost the clash, did ya? Yep, now Heathcliff. Imagine when this comes out, Ricardo Heathcliff is gonna get his own tricked me, did you? And then he just won't die. Oh, imagine, that'd be so good. She could kill Ricardo Cliff? Yeah. Powerplex from title card? No, actually kind of Powerplex energy. You're right, you're right. The one where he kills Hannibal Buress? Oh, you're right. Who killed Hannibal? Killed me, did you? Wait, Book of Vengeance, House of Spiders Special Clause? Wait, this is interesting. Book of Vengeance. He needs to lose the clash first? You're right. You're right, he does need to lose the clash. This is very true. Holy shit. All right. Actually, wait, but before we move on, this is a good pausing point. I need to turn TTS back on, or rather, like, I forgot. I'm dog sitting, so I do a few things when waking up today, and I didn't have as much time to set up stream as much as I wanted to. I need to set up TTS. I'm gonna do that. Better late than never, right? Let's go with StreamerBot. Because I think that one guy that did a super chat earlier got scammed, and I want to be aware of that. StreamerBot, fucking here. Let's load this up. Book of Vengeance, House of Spiders Special Clause. What the hell is that? Why is there a special clause for the House of Spiders? Also, I love being able to say House of Spiders. I don't know why. I think like being able to say shit like Book of Spiders, House of Spiders. Naming anything of spiders just gives it a certain kind of energy that makes me happy, you know? Lose the clash, did you? But I need to make my own ID for the middle. Holy fuck, the middle's got energy. Remember, guys, we still fucking hate Matthias. Or at least many people do. That's not prescriptive. I'm not telling you to. But I know that's the energy just consistently across the board. Okay, I think it's live now. Let me just double check. I think we got it. Chat TTS, yeah. Okay, there we go. Actions, just make sure it works. Yeah, okay, it works. This should work now, cool. Let's move on. Okay, here we go. Office compliments me, but it's murdering Cure Ishmael. Wait, is that how you say the name? I don't know its name. Can this affect Kill Ryoshu? If she's lucky! Book of Vengeance. The House of Spiders. No, let's get the full name treatment. The House of Spiders Special Clause. What is the clause? Alright, here we go. I love Matthias. I respect it. Turn end. Apply, we'll say VM on X enemies that dealt the most skill damage to an ally. Sure. That makes sense. Turn end, apply BOV, HOS, apply Bovhos, not to be confused with the painter, on X enemies that dealt the most skill damage. Hold on. Book of Vengeance is a debuff? Yeah, I guess it was. Nursefather and Middle Apprentice will gain HP on using a skill here. I'll zoom in on it so you guys can see it better. On using skill against Outspires, Nursefather gains additional stack of grudge. Okay, so it's just a better battery. They turned to better batteries for SP and their own little charge. Okay, cool. They're not team kills. They're happy little accidents. No, you're so right. Killed me, did you? God, that's gonna stick with me for a while. Alright, where was I? And then gain or combat start. Start. Gain the middle grudge based on envy resin. Of course. Killed my family. Did you? Sounds better. You're right. By the way, Tricked Me Did You might be one of the few Project Moon memes that I just find funny in a vacuum. Like, most of them, they get repeated. I'm so tired of it day one. Today, with this bit, it's so fucking funny. I'm still laughing about it. Holy shit, I feel alive. If the following units, I think it's just because it's so universal. If the following conditions are met during the combat phase, gain the middle grudge. Ah, shit. The middle grudge. It's the new How Wild, but that's the thing. I don't like How Wild because I like using the word wild. For every X, NV, resin. For every C. Nope. No, Carmen, get out of here. Ricardo, it's the Ricardo crying image. You're probably right. What the fuck did I just do? Okay, there we go. Next. If the following... Oh, I already got that. Sorry, I guess I'm getting distracted. When HOS Ishmael is hit by another unit's skill. We love our hypocritical purple queen. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. I forgive you. Well, functions for making a middle grudge. Okay, sure. Okay. If the following conditions are met during the combat phase. Remember when we got units like Zwei Rodion? And her skills just like took up 1 page. And it was just like, give me shield based on my support passive and that's it. Here you go. And when you crit, you get shield. And now it's just all this. Jesus Christ. During combat phase, gain... I'll just say grudge. This unit in the House of Spire's apprentice gain it does not count toward either conditional below. Does not count for this unit or middle Ishmael. Okay, it's only getting worse from here. Yeah. But real talk, I've kind of accepted that I don't know if I'll be able to keep up these kit reviews after the Inferno. When the middle ally is hit by... Just because they're going to get more complicated. Another unit's skill. Oh, we'll see. That's still a year off. When a... Really? Wait. HOS ally is hit by another unit's skill. Really? House of Spiders ally. I guess. House of Spiders special clause. That makes more sense. I just don't see this coming up easily, but alright. Sure. Maybe it means that you'll kill her later in the... You'll kill her later on. When this unit gains grudge, if the target has VM, that is the clause. Yeah, that is the clause. If target has VM, gain additional stack of grudge. Okay. Grudge. Cool. And then gain... Okay, Vengeance Tattoo every time this unit consumes grudge. Or enough grudge. Sure. Okay, so have we addressed all of the different statuses now? We got grudge, we got Vengeance Tattoo. This is like her stackable pseudo charge. Like her charge potency, and this is her charge count. Check this out, kiddo. Ridiculous Grit. We did get... Yeah, we got Ridiculous Grit. I think that accounts for everything, yeah. Okay, cool. But... Effect only applies to Middle Apprentice Ishmael. Okay. For Middle Ishmael... when Middle Outis is hit by other unit means that allies can trigger it? Yeah, I'm thinking so. Yeah, I think so. So Ryoshu killing someone can trigger it. Now, when Middle Outis is hit by another unit's skill, gain grudge. Cool, that's fine. That's fine. Very interesting. I'll have to consider, like, how far down the chain you might want to put Outis if you want to kill her. Oh, well. Anyway, support passive. Oh, wait, I should also mention, this is the Sin-powered passive. We gotta put that down there. That's important. So this is gonna rely on, like... Is this a res? There's a non-zero chance this is a res. I can kind of see it reading as a res. Because it's based on like turn start and turn end. I feel like it would make a bit more sense for it to be an amount one though. We'll have to see. I'll look into it more later. Support passive. Someone mess with the family? Both? I don't think you know how this works. I mean, technically it could be both, but that would be new. Combat start. Allies that equipped counter skills gain damage up and prot. And then if middle, they also gain, or no, they get envy, damage, and more prot instead. Okay. I have to imagine that's just more, you know? That's just more. Okay. So we'll go back to this track for a second. So based on this, let me just have this as a checkpoint to remember how we would want to factor this in, like exactly how it works. We now see more reasons for this Outis to be used with a middle team. She doesn't really benefit anyone except Ishmael. I think, you know what? You know what's funny? She is to the middle what Don Quixote, what Manager Dawn was to the Blood Fiends. Except she's a lot more aggressive about it. She wishes she was Ryoshu. She's basically House of Spiders Ryoshu, but for the middle. Let me just drink my coffee for a second. Let's see. She actually does because multiple vengeance marks normally only get one. Yeah. That fits her character. Agreed. I think that they have managed to thread the needle and like walk the tightrope by making this ID usable with the middle. It kind of works as a boss unit. If Ricardo was like the boss unit, he is like, I'm gonna use an old like fucking Tumblr poster, an old meme as a way to explain this. If Ricardo's a boss unit, then he is like fucking Benson from Regular Show. He will be very supportive of his team. He might give them some shit, but he's gonna keep them in shape. And he is going to do what he thinks will be the benefit, and he cares. He will defend them with his life. Outis is like Mr. Krabs. She will sacrifice them all for 62 cents. And she will benefit the more they die. To a certain degree. You might actually be able to benefit Outis. She could be kind of discount Ryoshu. If you just make mostly middle units and then House of Spiders Nursefathers. Wait. We've got 6 middle units now, including her. That leaves 6 other units. If you put in the other Nursefathers, like... Well, if you put in the other Nursefathers, that's 10. And I guess that leaves 2 more. So you could kinda make a Ryoshu team, but then you already have Ryoshu in there, so what are you doing? It is very interesting. It's Ahab too. Yeah. What a steal. 62 cents. Yeah, she is basically Ryoshu at home, which isn't bad. If you want to play the middle, or you don't have Ryoshu, she's basically gonna make it work. Is it perfectly threading the needle? Nah, but like, that's kind of more power creep's issue than hers. I'm more optimistic now. So how about we get into the skills? Okay. First things first. Funnily, the sinners with Nursefather IDs now have middle IDs, so that can work. Yeah, actually, really good point. Alright, next. Let's start off with a defensive skill. Let's get into the actual skills now. Threading the needle. The needle is Kiramil. Yeah. You didn't read support? I did. Someone messed with the family? It's on here. Don't you worry. Okay. We're good. Let's start with a counter, because, you know, it's the middle. All that matters. 5 coins on skill 2. There's so many 5-coin skills on this one. There's like 2 of them. Defense. Rule violation. You said 3 pages? We did do 3 pages. We already went through this one. We started with this one. Bro just got here late. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. 10 days? 10 days what? All right. Combat start. At enough A-res, use Stamp of Vengeance, or Kate. Oh, that's why Kathy's talking about it. Kate as counter. Right. And then also at combat start, gain X% of missing HP as shield. Remember, she also gets ridiculous crit, so that's gonna work. Can I get a quick summary? I missed everything, my bad all. I think you might just want to go back 5 minutes, because I did just give a summary. I think that's your best bet. Either way, I'll just say this. If Ricardo is Benson to the middle, she's Mr. Krabs to the middle. I think that's the best thing you're gonna get. Yeah, she has complete and total extermination. That's basically it. And then coin effects. Inflict, bleed. Remember, she also does burn. And then lower user's stagger threshold. Okay. That's simple. You're mainly gonna use this. Let's be real. You're gonna use this a lot because it's middle. But also you're gonna want to use this predominantly for the shield and for the additional effects. Do we just go over Good Girl? GG. Literally GG no re. Good Girl, your sacrifice to a family won't be forgotten. I'm just waiting for the X%. Deal 1 damage equal to X% of this coin's final damage. Let's just go for that. Why not? Sure. Skill 3-4. We'll say skill 3-4. S3-4. God. Actually, wait. Let me do this. That's fine. Well, no, I think you guys will be able to read it well enough. Yeah, that's fine. Oh God, no you won't. It's so fucking long, man. I guess we'll thread the needle like this. Sure. Cool. Alright. Skill 3-4. Levantin exclusive skill, unclashable. Good girl, good furl. Your sacrifice for the family won't be forgotten. It's what? It's a skill 3-4. Okay. And then unclashable. Yeah, it better be. Target fix. All right. Cannot be reused from external effects, and is immune to defense skills. You know what? I think this does call for putting us back here. There we go. All right. Gain final power based on Blurn on main target. Remember, Levantin gives everyone burn. All right. And then on use effects. Let's see. Gain final and deal more damage based on vengeance tattoo on self. Sure. And then on use, if sorry, I'm having a great time. If Ishmael is among targets, deal more damage. Guys, I just had a thought. This brings up a very important question. It said targets. It said among targets. Does this mean this has... Oh, wait, right. This attacks the enemy and your allies. Okay. It doesn't attack several allies. It literally just attacks enemy and allies. So it's a 2 attack weight skill. Okay. I was gonna ask if this is like... Oh, wait. Is she gonna attack several allies with this? No, that's not how it works. Okay. That's fine. This implies she can Makarov other allies besides Ish? Well, yeah, she can. Just not at once. I doubt it's gonna be at once, because this does attack enemies. Okay. Attack end. Consume all grudge and gain a new grudge. Okay. It's like Mind Whip, but guaranteed friendly fire. Yes. Yeah, it's only 1 per enemy. It's 1 enemy, 1 ally, total balance. If a targeted ally is killed, gain more grudge. Sure. Then unbreakable coin. If target's blunt resist is below normal, treat it as normal. Wait, okay, so this is not as much, Tianxia as much as it is, Fell Bullet. Okay, that's fine. Watch the whole stream, I'm back? Oh, alright, welcome back. What stream did you watch? If targets blunt resist... Oh, wait, I should do coin effects. I should mark that as coin effects. What if the ally is invincible? They're already accounting for that. Coin effects. If target's blunt resist is below normal, treat it as normal. By the way, guys, this is going to be great if, for whatever reason, you break the Steam Transport Machine's body and still need to kill it. You can call the Steam Transport Machine good girl and then kill it. It's awesome. All right, let's see. Oh, you see you're in at 4 times speed? Oh, I got you, Barry. Okay. On hit. Let's see. Inflict blurn. Oh, no, wait, no. Inflict. No, actually, inflict blurn potency and count. And then deal blunt damage equal to X% of this queen's final damage. Okay, cool. Talking about Ryoshi food? Yeah. You can call Steam Transport Machine GG. Exactly. Alright, cool. That's a good start. Let's move on to the skill 3-3. Time to unpack. Okay, so this is the one that she gets whenever... God. Did they make this longer? I feel like they just made this page longer. Here, links to the page, by the way, for anyone that wants it. There we go. Yeah, they had to have made it fucking longer. They didn't just make it 3 pages, they made it longer! That's how mad this ID is! Jesus criminy! Alright, sure. I guess I'll just leave it as this right now. You guys can probably read that. You know what? No. I am going to change the view a little bit to account for that, because it feels a little unreasonable. I don't want you guys to have to, like, squint. We'll do this. Because you don't need that anymore. That should be a little bit better. Not perfect, but it's a little bit better. Alright, next, we got time to unpack. So then, external effects cannot trigger the skill be reused. Sure. We'll do skill 3-3. Skill 3-3. Time to unpack. Think she'll have 300 plus HP? I think just shy of it. Alright, so the page was Kira. Not wrong. Cannot be reused. We'll say on use. If this unit has Vengeance Tattoo, deal... actually, no, I don't want another clause for that. Deal slash damage equal to... X% of each coins. Oh, wow. X% of deal slash damage based on each coin's final damage on coin hit. There we go. What happened mean 4 pages now? I guess now, technically, if you want to think of it that way. Attack end. Remove a seal from the sword. Excuse me. True, yeah. Alright, cool. And then coin effects. And so you're going to be using this skill a few times, 3 times specifically. Inflict, burn, bleed, raise stagger threshold, envy, fragility. Inflict, blurn, potency, raise. Oh, okay, wait, raise it on the enemy. Stagger, tagger, raise, stagger, threshold, and then inflict, envy, fragility. Okay, cool. I just realized something. Ricardo is going to be the good parent. Like, if Ricardo and Matthias were raising a family together, Ricardo would be the parent that, like, gives everyone the barbecue. Combat-wise, based on combat effects, not based on personality. Like, makes everyone the whale barbecue. And then Outis is the one that whips them all into shape. Which is basically the opposite of how it is in lore. I just find that really funny. But okay, it's fine, it's fine. You gotta balance out the fun on trips. True. Alright. Next! Let's go to our fun one. Skill 3, 2, complete and total extermination. Levatain. There we go. Outis invites her to do chores for it. Yeah, but she'll, like, host a pizza party at the very least. I'll give her that much credit. I'll just let this roll down as well. Oh, I'll gut you like a fish. Oh, for Ishmael! That's great! Anyway. Complete and total extermination. Yo, the bullseye skill? Yag. Oh, that's way too large. I'll just leave it as this so that y'all can still see it. Okay, cool. Alright, complete and total extermination, Lev 18. Lev 18 exclusive skill, yep. Lev 18 exclusive skill. Let's see. Gain final power based on Blurn. Deal more damage based on Blurn. Sound like John Game Theory when you said complete and total extermination? Yeah, I get that a lot. I don't know why. I guess I can hear it, and the theory videos don't help. This skill uses offense? Wait, it gains offense level equal to highest resin. I mean, that makes sense. A great sister of the middle would at least have that if the big brother of the middle would have it. Let's see. If this unit has Vengeance Tattoo, gain coin power. Awesome. She's so cracked. She only works when her coins aren't cracked. Remember, this is a 5-coin skill. Chances are, by the way, 1 attack weight. And that's only because that's how Matthias had it. And also, that's how it's shown in the trailer. I actually don't know if this unit has any multi-attack weight skills. Just for the record. I'm leaning towards no, based on the trailer and based on how Matthias worked. If this unit has Vengeance Tattoo, inflict bleed potency on coin hit. Okay, cool. Alright, we move. And then next, before attack. Boss killer? Feels like a boss killer, yeah. Wait! I'm not sure why, but I've never met an Envy that can't do a decent map hat impression. I'm starting to be convinced it's an innate ability of being Envy, like trans women and double jumping. I think that's just because MatPat, no, I don't want to put anything on MatPat. I don't want to make that joke. I think MatPat just has a very androgynous voice, all considered. Like, I think that's the legitimate, long and short of it. Gain burn equal to the number of coins in this skill. Wait, what? She gains burn. She gains burn equal to the number of coins in this skill. Why would it not be 5? Alright, we'll see. Attack end. Cool. Lose SP. Sure, whatever. I think there was a status relevant to that. Consume all grudge. That's fair, you know. Clear all cavity. Kate, Lev 18, consume all grudge. If this skill was activated as a counter, gain blunt damage up next turn. Sure. What does she gain with self-burn here? I'm very curious. I'm gonna just do a quick skim. Burn. Burn on self. Inflict burn on all units on the field. I'm trying to check for other burn. It might just be a balancing act. Like a way to, I don't know, give her some damage or something? I don't know. It's how Matthias worked, I guess. Sure. That's fine. It was activated as a counter, gain blunt next turn. Yeah, okay, and then coin effects. It's just an effect on the 18? Okay. Coin effects. Inflict burn count. Inflict bleed. Deal slash damage equal to burn on target plus bleed. Inflict bleed count. Oh god, it's a lot of stuff that's easy to frame. There's bleed potency and bleed count. I'm gonna say inflict, blurn, P, and C. Right there. I'm not gonna go down the coins. I'm just gonna, like, list them all. Deal slash damage equal to burn on target plus bleed on target of the coin's final damage. Oh, it just has that on the last 3 coins? Blurn on target of the coin's final damage for slash. Blurn on target percent of the coin's final damage for slash. Yeah. But then pierce and blunt on the last one. Deal slash pierce slash blunt damage based on blurn on target and coin's final damage. Times 3. Or times 4, actually. I think we can do that. We can do that. Burned me, did you? In the trailer sheet, a skill 1-2 after additional ditto skill. Was that anywhere on the passive sheet? I keep reading it, but it feels like I'm going blind. We will have to review that. I intend to review that in the main video, but I want to see if I can get that, an answer to that during the stream. We'll have to check on it, yeah. But okay. I just want to double check this as I go further, because this is basically her ult. Final power based on blurn, more damage based on blurn. Like, does it look sexy? I mean, other than the 500 equal coins for aura, I'd say it's pretty good. It's just a lot of damage clauses. A lot of damage clauses. I think it's still middle. Middle is more damage associated than it is burn or bleed associated, so that's fine. But that's okay. Where's my Moonstone passive? You know, that's okay. She's got Book of Vengeance and Middle Grudge. That's all she needs. That's all she needs. Alright. Now for the skill 3. Stamp of Vengeance. It's a good question on the Moonstone, though. I'll give you that. Okay. So, gain final power based on blurn. Sure. Gain coin power at Envy Resin. At enough Envy Resin gain coin power. Sure. And then before use... Oh, hold up. If, ooh, okay. If unit has Levitain, activate as Kate. Okay, so the skill 3 just turns into Kate. This never decays, right? Imagine a middle unit that could get complete and total extermination every skill 3. Okay, I see you. I have a bad... Also, I'm gonna say, if you use the counter, you could probably use that every turn. I have a bad habit of underestimating the Nursefathers in kit reviews, so I'm just gonna make a call right now and say there's no limit. There's no usage limit on this one. I feel like you can just use it. You'll just get it after you get Lev 18. Which I think is pretty good. By the way, for this ID words with the Magic Bullet Ego passive, I will give that a look. I'm gonna put down check Magic Bullet Ego. Because I don't think I'll have time in the actual kit review to talk about it, but I might be able to give it a mention at least. We'll see. On use! This skill gains offense level equal to highest resin. Okay. Let me just check something. Okay, cool. Let's see. Equal to highest resin. Sure, that's to be expected now. Gain final power based on Vengeance Tattoo. Also sure, fine, whatever, that's okay. And then... Whoa, hold up. Oh, okay. And then convert this skill's coins equal to Vengeance Tattoo on this unit into UVs. Beginning with coin 3. Sure, that's kind of like what Index Isan had. That's a-okay. And then if this unit's sword is at first or second seal removed, okay, stage, inflict burn by the same amount of bleed. The seal inflicts on coin hit. I'll just leave it at that. We can basically infer from that. Attack end. Consume all grudge on self. She does that a lot. Interesting. And then if this skill was activated as a counter, gain blunt damage up next turn. Okay, so you are very much incentivized to still counter. I'll have to keep that in mind. It's not surprising, but it is like, it's not a huge departure, you know? Cool. All right, coin effects. A lot of bleed, potency, and count. Yeah. Inflict, bleed, P, and C, 2 each. Honestly, more bleed count than I thought she would have. That's nice. That is pretty nice. I feel like the skill would be a lot worse if you couldn't get it from rule violation. But I think it's still pretty damn good. I like it. I like it a lot. Plus, she can get burn. She can inflict a burn with that, which is just fun. All right, ready for Gut Stab Levantine? Oh, wait a second. Okay, so guys, someone was asking about how you get the skill 1-2 earlier. Like, I got you like a fish. I don't know if they were saying that happened with Ishmael or something. But, this is the Levantine exclusive skill. So you get any of the, like, skill -2s here, by having Levantine out. That's it. Matt was massively counter heavy. This is true. All right, let's go with the skill 2-2. All right, we've got... Also, did I mark this right? Yes, I did. Gut Stab Levantine. Gut Stab Levatane. Is it Levatane? Is that how you pronounce it? I actually haven't asked yet. Levatane, exclusive skill. Whoo! Yep, full envy. Yep. Basically full envy. Oh, wait, no, she is full envy when you get Levatine. That's... God damn it. Okay, that's good. Let's see. If target has enough blurn, gain final power. Cool. I say Levatine. Okay, that's fine. Then on use, we've got skill gains offense level. Yep, skill gains offense level equal to. Wait, it's highest resin divided by X? Ooh, okay. Highest resin, I'm gonna say divided by 2 because what else would it be at this point? And then gain aggro. Like, that feels like the safest call to make ever. To this skill slot next turn, which I guess, sure. Sorry I'm late, did I miss anything important? We're near the tail end of this ID. She's a bad middle leader. And by that, I mean she will kill them. Not bad as in she's not gonna be good on the field, bad as in she will kill them. Anyway, before attack, gain burn equal to number of coins in this skill. I guess this is just to make sure there's burn on the unit, sure. Attack end, lose SP. Oh wait, Levatine's balance is that she just loses SP. Okay. So she's Book Odyssey? Yeah, basically. Coin effects. Inflict burn, inflict bleed, inflict burn count, inflict bleed count, inflict bind and paralyze. We got bind and paralyze at least. Okay. Inflict, blurn, potency, and count. Inflict, bind, and paralyze. Next turn. Okay, that's not bad. Alright. I'm game. I like the middle being able to inflict bind and paralyze. That's just handy. So far, very simple but very good skills. All right. What do we need? Next, we've got, I guess just the skill 2 proper. Don't let something like this break you. Don't let something like this break you. Cool. First monosyn ID, by the way. When you get to her full skills, yes, she still has lust up here, but like, How much does that really matter? All right, cool. We've got gain coin power based on Blurn. Then I guess, do I need to tab? Yeah, I will tab. On use. Oh, no, wait. Before use, actually. It's kind of self-explanatory, but whatever. Before use, if this unit has Levitain, activate as gut stab. Very awesome, very cool of you. On use. This skill gains offense level based on resin divided by 2. Again, we're at the power level where I can't see it being divided by 3. Okay, and then convert. Okay, convert to UBs based on Vengeance Tattoo, starting from coin 3. Sure, whatever, that's fine. And then, if this unit's sword is at first or second seal removed, inflict burn when inflicting bleed. Okay, that's good. Also, can you guys see that? Oh, you guys haven't been able to see any of this. It's so weird. Why does it need me to scroll up so much? Still, good to know. And then gain aggro to this skills slot next turn. Okay. So it's still a decent skill. Let's take a look at the coin effects. Bleed, bind, bleed, paralyze, bleed, Jesus Christ. Bind and paralyze next turn innately? On the first couple of coins? Not bad. This unit has Vengeance Tattoo, deal blunt damage equal to burn. Equal to blurn on target percent of this coin's final damage. That's pretty good! Okay, sure. Coin effects. Bleed. It's not bleed count. Inflict bleed potency. Inflict bleed potency, inflict, bind, and paralyze next turn. And then, if this unit has Vengeance Tattoo, deal blunt damage. Okay. If Vengeance Tattoo, deal blunt damage based on Blurn and the coin's final damage. You guys can't see that. Final damage. Okay. Okay. So it's still a good amount of damage. Again, it's middle, so you're gonna get a ton of damage clauses. Overall, I wouldn't say there's too much else to it. It's just like exactly what you would expect from it. Yeah. Wish they made Paralyzed not matches up all the clash predictions. Yeah, that's what's rough. But like, I get it. They have to do it with this unit at the current status it's at, not midway through. It just shows a weakness of the forecast more than anything else. Oh, well. Anyway, we got our last 2 skills to go through. So, skill 1, 2. I'll gut you like a fish. Gut you like a fish. I'll gut you like a fish and call you a gird girl. How's that? Levitain exclusive skill. Sure. Gain. Let me scroll down and get some good separation here. Awesome, that'll do. Gain coin power based on Blurn. EcoS and their reviewers just joined. Oh shit! Oh, I think this is the first raid I've gotten ever since I enabled them. Hello, EcoWest. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying. We're nearly done here. Almost 2-hour kit review. Oh, dude, this is bog standard these days. Hope you guys are having a good time. We're enjoying it. Raided me, did you? No, I'm excited. This is by far the most wordy fucking ID out there. We're nearing the end, but it's looking like she's going to be like a great middle unit, but a terrible middle manager. Have fun. You just wrapped up your own? I mean, yeah, I would assume so if you're coming here. You don't need to skip chat. You don't need to skip shit, just come here. I hope you had fun, dude. Thanks for popping by. Also, I guess this is out of the bag now. Welcome to APR. I hope you have a good time with it. Gain coin power based on Blurn on target. Let's see. And then on use, We've got this skill gains offense level. Yep. This skill gains offense level equal to highest resin divided by X. I'm not as sure this is going to be 2. I'm like 80% sure that number's going to be 2. I want to check on other middle units just to see, like, at what stage we drop saying divided by 3. I'm, like, so sure it's going to be 2, but there's enough doubt in my mind to not call it out just yet. Okay. So, next we've got, if this unit has Vengeance Tattoo, inflict more bleed on hit. That's actually kind of nice. That's actually kind of schnasty. Okay. And then, before attack, gain burn equal to the number of coins. Sure. Equal to number of... Can I just say 2 burn? Coins in this skill. Like, they're all unbreakable. Why don't I just say 2? You know? Whatever. Attack end. I guess technically, if we go up against Excision coins, that would ruin it. So yeah, there is a reason to not. Attack end, lose SP. Oh well. And then coin effects. Because Excision coins. Yeah, this is true. Inflict bleed count, raise stagger threshold, inflict burn, and burn count. It just says it. Okay, cool. This unit has middle vengeance tattoo, inflict bind and paralysis. I will say inflict bleed count. Oh, wait. Okay, I see what you're saying now. So it'll also inflict bleed potency if they have vengeance tattoo. Got it. Inflict burn, potency, and count. And then raise stagger threshold. I just realized Grandma's birthday is a Wednesday and that birthday is the Friday that week. Oh shit! Happy birthday, Hideki and Grandma! I hope your grandma's better than Outis. Anyway, threshold. And then if this unit has vengeance tattoo, let's see. Yeah, get some sleep body. Has vengeance tattoo, inflict bind and paralysis. Okay, inflict bind and paralyzed. Cool. Actually, guys, for those that are here, I got an idea just now. For those that are here and watch the kit reviews, how would you feel if I just started phrasing the attacks like this? Like saying, hey, it does this kind of stat, it does bleed count, it does PNC, it raises the stagger threshold, and it does bind and paralyze, instead of like reading it per coin. Because I don't think it matters per coin except for some exceptions. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I already kind of do that, but I feel like that's a good way to do it. She's a great person to be around. I'm glad. I am glad. I think that's fine. Cool. I feel like there's just a chance to make those a little more efficient in that area. That's fair. Yeah, that'd be fine. That sounds easy to follow. You'd prefer that? Okay, cool. I'll keep it in mind. Saying per coin feels redundant? Yeah, I assume you mean on this and not, like, gaining burn. Okay, cool. You asked this earlier, I'm fine with how it is. Yeah, but that was more, like, summarizing the skills in general. This is more like, hey, how about we list them like this? It's a little more specific per skill, you know? But no, I think this works. I normally rapid-fire the coins so that the Unbreakables have important enough effects to want to be Unbreakable. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing that, Eco. That sounds about right. Because I want to make sure they're not so bloated, because it's getting smarter with how to organize them. That's all. Anyway, we got Stomping, the final skill. Stomping, gain coin power based on Blurn. And then before use, use skill 1-2 if Levitain. Yep. Levitain. Cool. Stomp. I feel so envious. Pretty much, yeah. And then on use effects, we've got if vengeance tattoo, convert coin to an unbreakable coin. Okay, convert coin to into UB. Does she get benefits from using unbreakable coins? I don't think she does. I think that itself is meant to be the benefit. And then heal SP. Kind of nice that. Kind of nice that. And then coin effects. Inflict, bleed, P and C. And then raise stagger threshold. Raise stagger threshold. Tremor units be eating. This unit has Vengeance Tattoo. If Vengeance Tattoo, inflict bind. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, that's everything. That's everything in the kit. So now we just gotta infer some shite, you know? So let's get into the breakdown. Specifically, so your goal with this unit, get to Leviathan ASAP. I don't know if I'm even gonna get the special character in there. We will see, we will see. Get to Leviathan ASAP. How do you do that? You do that by... When you steal remove, gain Rising Fever. When does she get Rising Fever? Hold up. Gain Sealed Sword. Gain Haste. Haste does not mark getting Rising Fever. When each seal is removed from the sword, gain Rising Fever corresponding to the unsealing stage. Wait, does she only lose or go to the first stage by doing this? Hold on. No, it's gotta be on time to unpack, right. So then, remove a seal from the sword. We've gotta see when she uses time to unpack, I assume. Rising Fever, lose stack when the following conditions. Using Standard Vengeance, after enough Envy Resin. At X stack uses time to unpack skill. When will she use that? Hold on. We need to see a prompt for when she gets Rising Fever. At X Rising Fever stack, use time to unpack. Actually, don't see it immediately, which I'm a little surprised about. When each seal is removed from the sword, upon anything encountered for time, gain Sealed Sword. Gain haste next turn. One-base skills, these are all just buffs. They're buffs. They're not a clear sign. She gains it on Envy Res, no? She loses it on Envy Res is the deal. When following conditions are met, lose Rising Fever. And she also gains it when a seal is removed from the sword. At X Rising Fever stack, use time to unpack. Not X plus, just X. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. When this unit has Sealed Sword at less than X%. Ah, okay, there it is. So she has to lose HP. Interesting. It's not just a get out of jail free card. She has to lose HP. Because, like, normally there is a sign. There is a sign whenever you gain a certain status at the start of the encounter. I think this started with Priest Gregor, where he would gain his Ailing Heart at the start of the encounter, and it would count up. I remember having to scroll through this so many times just to get a reference. Here, that was like over a year ago now. December 18th, 2025, it's earlier. Here, trust me, this is worth it. Trust me, this is worth it. October 24th, October 37th, new identity. No, new identity. That's Rocha. I think Gregor came first. New identity, Gregor, right? Okay, so this says Ailing Heart, turn end, gain stack, right? Turn end, gain stack on Ailing Heart. So it didn't innately say that he got it in the encounter, unless it's over here. I'm sure, actually, I think it did say it, right? Turn end, heal X Ailing Heart, SP for the ally. In this encounter, this unit takes damage here. This unit enters the field, seeing blood drenching battlefield will rise above the surface. Man, that's a hell of a way to say Blood Feast exists. It actually doesn't mention Ailing Heart. Oh god, remember when coins were, like, organized horizontally? Combat start, gain Ailing Heart. Wow. They actually did not add Ailing Heart or mention it at all. They just said turn end, gain stack. Interesting. Wow. They just gave that to him. So I guess she might start the encounter off with a certain stack, but I feel like they've changed things enough to where I'm inclined to say she won't. I am inclined to say she won't. We said Rising Fever was a countdown, right? So maybe at 0 stacks it does the unpack. This is true, but the question right now is, she's plopped into the world. How much Rising Fever does she have? Does she have it at all? I'm inclined to say she doesn't have it at all. But I can't rule it out. I can't rule it out is the issue. That's it. Like, that's the main deal. I think kit language has changed since Pregger's time. So I'm inclined to say that she just doesn't have it. But I think I'll have to make an asterisk for it. Either way, she starts with it and gets more with every seal broken? Possibly. Do you see a smoking gun that's telling us that? Because I'm not. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm saying that the evidence is against it. Not impossible, unlikely. That's what I'm saying. Are you saying she gets a free unpack on turn 1, then gains it? No. I am saying, okay. I am saying that the way that Priest Gregor works, let's use this as a reference. The way that Priest Gregor works is that he has 0 Ailing Heart at the start, but he has the status on him. He has Ailing Heart at encounter start. But he has 0 of it. They just say, hey, you have Ailing Heart, but it's at a value of 0. And then at turn end, he gains it. It just doesn't say anywhere on the kit that he has it. That's the deal. That's the deal. It doesn't say that he gets it at the encounter start. It doesn't say he gets it with a certain skill. It doesn't say, oh, encounter start, he gets it. It just says, okay, turn end gain stack. They just don't tell you he gains it at a value of 0. With Outis, they do not tell you that she gains Rising Fever at a value of anything. But with a lot of these, like with the Ryoshu kit, they said she would gain Entanglement at a certain value at encounter start. My thought process here is that they have changed the way kits work since Priest Gregor's time, to where if you get something at encounter start, it will tell you. And if it's at something of an important stack, it'll say it starts at a certain stack. Not they'll tell you how much that is, but they'll just say it starts at a certain one. They do not say it, and unlike with Priest Gregor, Middle Outis does have a clause where she can get Rising Fever without having to have it at encounter start, if she loses enough HP. That's it. That's it. That's pretty much it. Look at Nursefather Honglu. Best comparison. True. Let me just read chat for a second. Unrise Accuracy, probably I keep thinking it's just Outis having a fever. That's funny. Look at Refraction Railway 6 image. It shows her at turn 1 with the effect. That's interesting. Middle Severs from other release since Rigo schools know how to get buff from Revengeance Mark, unlike Middle Dawn. But why is she unsealed the sword with every X stack? But only way she unsealed the sword is with X stack. That's the complication. But also no, because she can use Time to Unpack regardless of Rising Fever. And Time to Unpack is how she unseals it. When each seal is removed from the unsealed sword, gain Rising Fever. But when does she lose? When does she unseal it the first time? You have to unseal it the first time to get that! You can say, hey, when I get to Georgia, every time I go to Georgia, I'm gonna get a fever. What if you never go to Georgia? She hasn't gone to Georgia. The only time she goes to Georgia is when she uses Time to Unpack. And she says, when at less than X% HP, when using Sealed Sword. This implies on its own, she does not have Rising Fever at encounter start. I understand the RS6 stuff, I'm gonna check that soon. But, this is her get out of jail free card. This is her free flight to Georgia at less than X% HP. That's it. That's it. Why Georgia? It's just here. It's just here. Really, image shows she starts with 8. Okay, I will check that out soon. That's probably the most relevant thing right now. Let's just save this for when she releases. No, my job is to review this before it releases. We're not getting to that conversation right now, but let's save us all some time and energy, and I'll listen to you guys and look at Refraction Railway. That's gonna be really handy. That's gonna be really handy to find out. Refraction Railway 6. But Frey, the devil went down to Georgia. It's Matthias Outis! Alright, let's see. Okay, we're looking at the field. Open image in a new tab, is that it? I'm just gonna open any image that has, like, a clear shot at the units in the field. Okay, that'll work, that'll work, that'll work. Maybe she has 0 stack of Rising Fever and the HP conditional is like 5% or something? That would be... I feel like that's unlikely because she has certain clauses that only activate at the first or second stack, and that would mean she uses it after turn 1. Not impossible, but wowza! Turn 1. Okay, hold on. Hold on here. Oh god, the visual quality on this is terrible. This looks like 1. Hold up, this looks like 1. Turn 1, she has 1. No Sin resources. Okay, chain battles. Outis died, so that's not as relevant. Oh no, wait, Outis didn't die, she's in the back. Looks like 0 here. She might just have 1. It might just be 1. If it's 1, that makes things a lot easier. Hold on. It might just be 1. I think it's just 1. Hold up, hold up. It looks like 1. So yeah. You can see it's barely visible. Here. I will... But it's right... Wait. Oh, but wait, that's still the sword. We've got to enhance the visual. Hold on. We have to enhance the visual. I'm gimping it. I'm opening up GIMP. Paste to new layer. Enhance. Enhance the image. View. Zoom. 400%. Look at the icons. That is clearly Rising Fever at 1. What is this one, though? What is this on the left? Might be a countdown that gets longer per blade stage. It absolutely is that. It absolutely is that. Didn't it just say that Rising Fever things go up depending on the unpack level for Leviatane? It says that too. But it doesn't innately say what it is at the start, which is what we're deciphering. Sealed sword, that's the fully sealed one? I just want to compare it. Window? You gotta let me be the stubborn bitch because I need to see things to believe them. Sealed sword, there's like a brighter orange on the first, second, and third seal removed. Okay, let me just get a screenshot of that. Let me get a screenshot of these two, both of them. Oh god, to new layer. Okay, zoom out. And then we enlarge this layer, scale layer, 500. So we can see this is a lot closer to sealed sword than it is to first seal remove. Y'all are right. Okay. Yeah, this is sealed sword. First seal would be a lot more orange than this. Sealed sword is more consistent. It works. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I think that's a good case to say it's at 1. Cool. Okay, we have our information. Let's go. Rising Fever starts at 1 by default. We got it. All right, cool. Next step. So, lose stack when meeting the following conditions. Using the skill 3, including via counter, or activating enough envy resin. Okay, cool. So, she gets there based on envy resin. Literally just envy resin. Or skill 3. Envy resin or using skill 3. Okay, great. So lose 2 stacks at once per turn. We don't know if there is excuse me. We don't know if there is a turn limit on this. It's possible that there isn't though. So that'll be interesting. All right. I thought I heard something for a second. Oh well. So okay. Using envy resin of the skill 3. In that case, we also have aside from getting her to Leviatane ASAP, I'm just trying to think here of when she continues on, because that accounts for all of these. If I check her other skills, then she will continuously remove a sword, a suit from the sword. If she has first removed or second, she'll inflict burn. Starts to inflict burn after first seal is removed. Because her base skills, skill 1 through 3, don't inflict burn. So that makes sense. So what would you want to do? Like, clearly you want to get through Leviatane. How do you make use of all the other different skills? Check this out, kiddo, and I got praised is fine. That's just kind of like a passive buff. That's something you'll get, which is kind of nice. I believe she only gets this when Ishmael is on the field. That's funny in itself. But it's also just like getting more check this out, kiddo, which is only good for final power and blunt skills. I mean, that's still useful. Getting Vengeance Tattoo. Okay, we want to get Vengeance Tattoo up. Yes. Yes, we want to get Vengeance Tattoo. Side priority is getting Vengeance Tattoo. Okay, that's still important. Yeah. Okay. How do you get Vengeance Tattoo? She gets final power and more damage based on the stack. Oh, that might be your replacement for check this out, kiddo. Okay. This unit has middle Vengeance Tattoo, Great Sister. Oh no, check the passives for Vengeance Tattoo. Gain Vengeance Tattoo every time this consumes Grudge. Okay. So, getting Vengeance Tattoo is similar to... Okay. Vengeance Tattoo and Grudge are similar to Charge, Potency, and Count. You get more tattoo over time. Okay, very cool. Same as Ish. Is it really? Well, let me check. Middle styled augmentation tattoos. I guess she consumes it enough. Every time she consumes 5. I know she doesn't really consume the tattoos, does she? Final Power plus 1 for base skills. I'll show this on screen. Hold up. Final Power plus 1 for base skills are 5 stack max 2, and base skills and blood skills deal more damage based on stack. Yeah, you're right. It's the same. You're right. But okay. Okay, that's something. What's next? We also have... What we've accounted for? Sorry, let me just go here. Is how Grudge works, how tattoos work, how check this out, kid, and I got praise work. How all of these work. All that's left are Ridiculous Grit and the Book of Vengeance House of Spiders. Okay. This feels longer than the Rian ID kit review. It's a longer kit. Dude. Again, seems that this affects the House of Spiders. So when you apply this one, apply this on X enemies that dealt the most skill damage to this unit. Is there any other instance where it's inflicted? It doesn't look like it, and it doesn't look like this comes up with skills. It's just from the passive. So, my best guess is that you are using this to recoup the SP damage you're going to be taking with Leviatane. So remember, with Leviatane, you're going to be losing SP with every skill you use, right? In fact, I believe Leviatane itself... Okay, it doesn't make you lose the SP, but still. All the skills do. So, this is going to help you regenerate it by applying Book of Vengeance on more enemies that dealt damage to the unit. Okay. That's handy. Vengeance Tattoos, Grudge Potency. Yes. Okay, so then... Book of Vengeance Outis, we'll just say it like that, helps with healing SP and gaining more Grudge. Okay. And gaining more Grudge. Okay, that's good. And then lastly, we have Ridiculous Grit. So Ridiculous Grit only comes up at low enough HP. So then, Ridiculous Grit only comes up at low enough HP. And then change everything to normal, makes her lose less HP. Turn end, she loses a stack. So she will have a certain amount of stack. She will change resistances. Take less damage from skills. Heal more SP. And then so you lost a few due to skill effects, heal more damage. Oh, okay, sure. Cool. Then base, if using, I'll say lay skills, she will deal more damage the turn afterward with those skills. Has a limited stack. Okay, so the stack is limited. We don't know what it is yet, but we do know that this isn't a forever deal. Take X plus Vengeance Tattoo stack times Y. Okay. I think I've got a good read on this. So, at the start, most of your buffs are going to come from Check This Out, Kiddo, and I Got Praised, as well as, like, the general SP buff on Book of Vengeance, and your SP gain on these suckers. Well, mainly the skill one, but still. Afterward, you're trading that in for killing Ishmael and maybe other mill units, getting Levatine so that you can deal more offensive damage, and then having your middle style tattoos and ridiculous grit carry you. So you're basically trading one set of buffs for another. Okay, I see the flow here. And then avenging my family if you're spicy with it. Yeah. You can condense your hit down to envy res spam. I mean, that's how you can condense the piloting. But it's like, that's A, the entire middle, and B, like, you still want to know what you get out of it, because she's still going to be, because both her and Ricardo are basically envy res spam. All the middle is envy res spam. You still want to know what you get out of it that's different. Anyway, let's make a quick and dirty vision board. And it's going to be very quick and dirty, because I think if I go super hard into it, then it's just going to get really, really mad. Use grid on turn end? Yeah. Yeah, I made sure. Well, I guess I didn't type that in, but has limited stack, meaning limited turns. But yeah, that's true. You do. Okay, so this is the quick and dirty. This is not the full vision board. I will make a clearer vision board later on. But, and I'll put it in a community post, but for now, what you can say is, I'm gonna put this as a 2-phase deal, okay? It's gonna be a 2-phaser. You just put a transparent purple overlay on the entire vision board. That'd be funny. That'd be really funny. Okay. I think with these, I just want to keep it very quick and very dirty. Oh, why are you in Times New Roman? I hate that. We'll put this into Mikodocs. MIK. Mikodocs, there we go. Phase 1. Phase 1, we'll just call the daughter good phase. And then we'll say, I'll just take a screenshot of I Got Praised. We'll put that here. I'm just gonna get a bunch of the different passives here. So we got I Got Praised. Check this out, kiddo. Grudge. Oh, no. And then, get out of here, Google. And then we have, what else? Book of Vengeance, I don't think is as important. Avenging my family is funny. I'll definitely have to add that in. And Sealed Sword. We'll just throw that in as well. And then I'll add Grudge, why not? Sealed Sword. It's very tiny right now. I might scale him up, I might not. We'll see. Ah, fuck, I closed it. And after we go over this, we're also going to look at the Refraction Railway stuff, too. Just a heads up. It probably won't last too long, but it'll be nice to have. Okay, open that up again. Wheat womp. And then for these, I don't think I need to add too much. I guess I'll put Time to Unpack in there, too. We'll just throw this in, sure. This is very quick, very dirty as a vision board. So we've got the... I'm gonna call this the daughter good phase. We'll say daughter good phase. Daughter good phase. We'll put 80. That's enough. That's enough. Crowd Reflect Trial is gonna be so much easier with this one on the team. True, actually. And then phase 2 is the... what do we call it? What do we call it? We'll say good. It's too funny to not. Good girl. Good girl phase. Screw it. Screw it. Why not? Why don't we? That's just too fucking funny. Kit Kat alive phase? You know what? I'll get a picture of a Kit Kat bar. That's really fucking funny. All right. Kit Kat bar. Images. There's just a picture of a broken Kit Kat. Wait, that's good. That's good. I think I gotta use that in the actual kit review. Hold up. That's pretty fucking funny. To new layer. It'll just scale that. Yeah. Put that to 500. Yeah, that's pretty fucking funny. We'll put him in the middle. There we go. Oh, God. Yeah, it is basically breaking off a Kit Kat bar. God damn it. And I'll just take the passives. The ones that matter. Vengeance Tattoo is the one that matters more. And, like, these aren't mutually exclusive, right? Some of these... Ah! I just heard a blood explosion. Why did that happen? I'm gonna assume you guys didn't hear that. There is something going on with my stream these days where there's, like, a chance I'm just going to hear random sound effects, and I don't know why. I literally don't know why. I don't know why it comes up, and I don't know why only I can hear it. Sorry, that was me dealing out vengeance. It is before 7 a.m. It's before 7 a.m. What are we doing? People are sleeping. God, I hope my neighbors don't hear me. They probably don't. It's really hard to hear me since we all live in a house. Like, I really doubt one person streaming, unless we're blaring loud music, could cause noise complaints. I don't think so. Avenging my family definitely has to be in there. Okay. It's a new layer. Yep. Avenging my family, ridiculous grit. Why do I keep hearing this? Why do I keep hearing sound effects? I just heard, like, someone getting booked. Avenging my family, Rising Fever. I guess Rising Fever would go in the before phase, right? It's like a fucking Ozempic ad, except it's for having children. Sorry, not having children. I don't know, maybe I'll leave that in there somehow. And then... we'll put this here. I think this is a very quick and dirty vision board. At this point, they're kind of obligatory before I get to the real ones. And then complete until extermination of 18. There we go. Okay. I think that's enough. It is not the clearest vision board. Again, I think I'm just trying to get a rough outline of it during the stream. But that's enough. Wuthering Hell? I don't think so, because that's like on a different... The way OBS works, it's just on a different panel, but not a bad thought. Phase 3 is just consider your Kit Kat can split horizontally phase. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, that's a good start. I will save this as... middle Outis. And then we'll do one more thing. I promised I would look at how Magic Bullet Outis works with her. So I will do due diligence on that. Passive, on hit with base attack skills, inflict 3 magic bullet. Fire 3, burn 3 times. Someone said the passive works? What are you talking about? Like, I mean, I guess? At 0 magic bullet, gain 1 magic bullet. I guess you could gain it based on the resin. I don't know if this would work very well. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't see it. Hold up. Here, I'll even hide the notepad. Look at the final part of Magic Bullet Ego's passive. Target is 3+ per inflict 1 Dark Flame instead of the above effect twice per turn. I think that's specific to Magic Bullet Outis, though, right? It says Lobotomy Ego Magic Bullet Outis Identity. There's not like a sub bullet, so it's like... I would assume that's restricted to that ID. Because I remember going over this in a past kit review, and like, I was getting a lot of feedback saying, no, that's specific to the ID. I don't think it works that way. I think that's specific to Magic Bullet, unless someone has experience with it. It's not a dot. I mean, visually speaking, it's not. Like, has someone had experience with using this on other Outis IDs? Like, I don't generally have time to test stuff like this. I guess maybe I could. We'll see. You can utilize Magic Bullet Outis passive on any Outis with the sub thing? Really? Okay, I'll take your word for it. Then yeah, that is relevant. Sure. Are any other Ego relevant? I mean, I'll go for Scissors, because Envy. Consume Envy, actually, yeah, I'll go for Scissors, is just generally useful. It's just a nice healer. And then Dimension Shredder, probably not as useful. It's more charged than Envy related, and Dimensional Rift is like Rupture, which we're not even touching this season, really, after last one. Okay, I think that's about it. I think we got everything we need out of this, so now let's move on to... I can test it real quick. Actually, you know what? Go for it. If you're willing to, by all means. Because, yeah, I'm usually just getting down to the wire with reading and getting the info on the kit itself. I would love to test, but we just don't have that time. Okay. Let's now go into the window capture. And then... Where are you? Where are you? There you are. And then take a look at Refraction Railway. I think we've had enough of this as well. So let me just pause this. Let's just wind down something more casual, something more comfy, okay? Listen. The former great sister grandma is gone. She can't hurt you anymore. You can feel safe. You can feel safe now, okay? Does the Bind's passive work on allies? Okay, she's back for a second. So I can check and answer that question. The passive says, if the target this unit attacked is staggered or defeated, gain 1 Pride Ego. I don't see a reason why not. I'll just show it off for a second. If the target this unit attacked is staggered or defeated, gain 1 Pride Ego resource, 1 Ego resource from one other random affinity. I guess that's kind of nice, yeah. Sure. Let's see. Bind's Heath? Oh yeah, I don't see a reason why Bind's Heath wouldn't. Okay. Let's go into Refraction Railway Line 6. So let's get past the regular requirements. It'll have 5 total sections! Okay. So each of the lines were indeed different phases of a chain battle. Okay. You have achieved certain conditions for including the final section, you'll be rewarded with a special decorative banner. It'll end with the start of Refraction Railway Line 7. Yep, that makes sense. If you have not beaten Line 5, now's your chance to be a big shot. Fray the Nuggets. The Nuggets are out there. Content details. Line 6 will be open after you beat Kanto 9. Yep. More usual stuff. I assume these are the different stages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recommended levels. Yep. Level 60, Thread Spin 4, Uptie 4, yada yada yada. If you decide to upgrade them midway through, they will be reflected within the Refraction Railway as well. That's cool. Look at a turn count. I want to keep in mind what the turn count is, because I do have a challenge going on with Refraction Railway later on. I'm doing a child custody challenge, which means I might lose custody of my IDs for 12 months, which will be a fun time. Let's see, below each section you can view the rewards, circling the section, claim them at lost and found. Any remaining resource after the section can be used in the subsequent section. That's common, that's standard. Save for Section 5. Entering a new section revives all defeated allies, fully heals all wounded allies, and resets SP to 0. What? Save for Section 5. So Section 5 won't let you res? Interesting! Okay, which IDs? We'll find out. We'll find that out there. Okay, okay. You can choose to start over during the expedition. When you do so, the stage will restart, and the center status and Ego resources to revert to that point. Okay, so this is common. This is common stuff. Sure. Huh. Okay. Line 6 is comprised of 5 different sections. You may freely adjust your loadout for entering each section. That makes sense. In Line 6, team's HP percentage and SP at that point of killing section will be carried over to Section 5. Okay, so yeah. The HP and SP from Section 1... Wait. In Line 6, the HP percentage from an SP at the point of clearing Section 1 will be carried over to Section 5. So it's like a time travel deal. You have to consider how you were at the end of Section 1 to do well in Section 5. That's interesting. Yo, Goo! How's it going, man? Good to see ya! Oh, what do you think of the idea? I'm thinking it looks pretty damn nice. Can you see the boss images for each section? I will zoom in on them when we get to them. Don't you worry. In Sections 3 and 4, you'll be unable to use the IDs assigned in the team loadout used in the preceding sections. Okay. Fucking busted crazy style? Dude, right? I'm just thinking, like... I was phrasing it earlier. We're saying that if Ricardo is Benson as a boss, then Middle Outis is Mr. Krabs as a boss. Know what I'm saying? But no, it's looking like it's gonna be a fun breakdown. We can talk about it a bit if you want, but if it's late for you, you can crash. If Yi Song was in the team loadout for Section 2, he can't be in Section 3's loadout, but he can be in Section 4's. So wait, oh, sorry, hold up. So you need at least 2 teams, is what it's saying. You need at least 2 teams. And then it uses chain battles, sure. It uses a 7-5 split on chain battles, sure. Backup units gain bonus starting SP, sure. And then negative SP buffs, fine. I have not watched SpongeBob, so I cannot say. That's right, I forgot. Okay, then, I'm trying to think of another character that's, like, obsessed with money. Scrooge McDuck, maybe? I don't know if you've watched that. It's fucking just a regular generic cheatsy-ass boss that would sell you out for 62 cents, basically. There we go. If starting SP is applied negative numbers, SP will not fall below negative 40. That's fine. You'll obtain Ego resources based on that. That makes sense. Let's open this up so we can check on the status. This says... when defeated, gain Ego resources, based on the affinity and rank of each attack skill the guest identity has. So I assume, like, you get maybe 3 Ego resources, one based on the skill 1 through 3, maybe, we'll see. She will literally kill you for being a little weak for a bit of extra damage for 1 turn, yeah. Yeah, she doesn't give a shit whatsoever, exactly. No, you got it. Some encounters feature unique effects to be applied on allies. When you view the buffs by hovering over the buff icons below each sprite. Interesting. Each battle will rarely allow you to directly match ally skills against enemy skills, just like in focused encounters. Gee, I sure hope it would. Imagine a railway where it's just all human, non-focused encounters. That would be hell. Jesus. Is this the Danganronpa BGM? Yeah, I like its BGM. But if units defeated, the backup unit will fill... We know this. Okay. Yep, we know this. It's just regular chain battle logic. You can choose to forfeit or retry a stage while progressing through it. Just note that retrying will reset the entire stage. That's fine. I do want to see details on this UI, though. Return to stage select and retry. Turns taken in this station. Okay. Very basic information. Cool. Cool. Claiming rewards. Let's see those rewards here. You get a banner. You get a Season 7 ticket. You get some, is that Deca extraction tickets? That's nice. A level 60 ticket. And then a lot of EXP just for sections 1 and 2. That's nasty. I like it. I like that a lot. There's boss images for the sections. If I missed them, I'll just check them out at the end and go over them later. Or go over them, like, last, I guess. Taxes lost and found. So basically, as long as you beat the railway, you don't have to do it in a certain number of turns, just have to beat it, and then you can just spend a bunch of modules to get access to them all. Yep. Level ticket 6. Hi, that's the one Moses talked about. Season 7-3 guaranteed deco extraction ticket, and then deco. And then, oh, come on, man. I get that you gotta hide some stuff, but Project Moon, can I at least know? Can I at least know how many turns I gotta clear it in? I'm making a challenge based off this, dog. What are you losing by not telling me this? Just let me know what turn count to aim for, man. That's 3 fully leveled IDs? Yeah. R7's gonna be the Infocused Encounter Railway, trust? Yeah, they'll make you a bystander like Merceau is. 99 most likely? I mean, it seems to change every railway. Because the first one was 120, the second one was 150. I think another one was like 80, maybe? We'll see. After going each section, you can use fixes, features, the obtained active effects, and participating identities in the clear info menu. You can save up to 20 records. Yep, standard stuff. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Someone said that we can check for the images on the bosses in there. I'm willing to do that. Where would I do that? Like here? Oh yeah, like here. Okay. So it's very small, but you can make out some deets. So if I scroll down, is that the decreased star? Wait, yes! I've been wanting to get a full-fledged, full center fight with a decreased star. Oh my god, this is everything I ever wanted, man. Oh, that makes me Hohenheim. Hi, Hohenheim. I didn't expect to see you here. That's cool. Oh my god. It's 3 digits long, but imagine they throw a curveball and that's actually 150 again. Callisto? Wait, huh? Do we start Railway Fight fills me with dread? I love that fight! This is exactly what I wanted. So did we start Callisto maybe and Rien? I'm actually not too sure who this one is. Would you say it's Callisto? Because we know this is gotta be the Great Trichiliocosm abnormality. Yeah, it's Callisto? Okay. Okay. And then we've got the child. There's the dragon and the you know, how about scissors? I'll go for scissors. Is this the child? Because this is Hohenheim. I assume this is the dragon. This might be the child. What do you say? I think we might be going child, dragon, Hohenheim, and who is this? It might be Heisho? I don't know. We have both Pekka of bad end IDs. Oh, it might be a bad end ID fight. You could be right. Yeah. Will you play Abnormality, little girl? Yeah. It's gonna be really satisfying to actually beat a hard content fight like the DU Star. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like we had 2 fights against the DQ Star. The first one we only got past like phase 1, and the second one we had all the phases, but it was only with 3 fucking units. It was so annoying. I wanted that. Those are Pekkas and Ying Long in the same node? Where are you seeing that? I'm not opposed to that idea. I think that's really cool. I'm really excited now. Replicant Nursefather is gonna have posts about it. I'm sure about it. Yeah. She's holding a... Oh, she's holding a doll. No, you're so right. It's her holding the doll. Okay. We got Child and Hohenheim. And then I guess the Pekkas are here? And then if I were to go into Project Moon Official. By the way, I've got one announcement about APR before this ends. Before we end off the stream. And I think you're gonna find it really cool. It's public info now, I just haven't made a post on it yet. Okay, so we've got... Okay, this is the child. This is Middle Sinclair. This has got to be Middle Ricardo. So yeah, we should expect Heisho and Middle, Pekkas. This is the child, because we can see the needles. This is the dragon. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We have... At the start, I'm gonna assume this is probably Middle Pekkas. Some kind of Pekkas. Some kind of Pekatula. We do not see... Okay, this is gonna be some kind of Pekatula. Oh wait, did you not see... No, that was up. Some kind of Pekatula, I imagine. This is probably the dragon. with the other kind of Picatula. This is the child with Will You Play. This is Hohenheim. This is Nursefathers, and this is the finale. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be so nasty. Background's really familiar. Where is it from? Danganronpa. Okay. Okay, there we go. I assume the first section is an Abno fight because they usually are. I think it's Envy P.E.K.K.A fight because it looks like we have the dragon here based on the pattern. It's vague, sure. I guess my gut feeling tells me that, I don't know, maybe a chain fight, maybe a chain battle can involve like a lot of P.E.K.K.A.s, but I feel as if, oh no, wait, maybe it's just 24 Picatula. I don't know. We'll have to see, we'll have to see. How late am I? Did you already review the ID? Yeah. I feel like the first and last node would be P.E.K.K.A.s. The last node is always a capstone abnormality. This has to be the big one. Because, like, if I go back into here, and we see, like, when an identity's killed, whatever, I'd be very surprised if this was the first one. Because when is the last one Picatula? I mean, I guess it was with line 4, Picatula were involved, but that felt very specific to, the King in Binds, because he always summons them, even in Railway, or even in Mirror Dungeon. Whereas something like the Rose didn't summon P.E.K.K.A.s. That was just like 4 stages of chain battles that included P.E.K.K.A.s, you know? We haven't had a Railway since, so I guess there's that. Yeah, I think that's it. Kim invites to have Envy P.E.K.K.A entourage? Yeah, but that's just his fight, you know? I think that's a him thing. Alright, that's it. I think that's everything. And now special announcement. Some of y'all might have noticed, and if you haven't, you should see it. Shenpai released a video playing Library of Ruina. You should go check it out because it's really good. It's really fun. Please have a positive experience. Regular disclaimers. Be chill if you watch it and you get here from me. Chances are a lot of y'all probably already saw it. Don't mention my name in the comments. Don't try to like say, oh, this person brought me here. Please, that's just for etiquette. Don't do that. However, regarding APR, Shenpai and Volpixie will be joining me for a Hear Me Out tier list of Project Moon characters in APR. We haven't gotten the date down yet. Please do not bug her about it. I'm gonna ask you for that. But we are going to be setting that up, and I'll have a submission list ready for that relatively soon. We've been talking about it over the past month. Thought it'd be a fun idea. Pixie and I are actually kind of enjoying a chance to work together again. And yeah, look forward to that. That is going to be fun. It is public information. I just haven't made an announcement of it yet. But yeah, look forward to it. I will make more posts probably after the Refraction Railway releases. But that's it. That's all I got for now, y'all. Please feel free to use the link in the description to join the Discord. We'll have more updates as time goes on. I'll have a kit review in the works pretty soon. It might come out on Wednesday morning, if we're lucky, Tuesday night, but we'll have to see. But that's it. Thank you for joining in. Y'all have a great morning, evening, wherever you are. And, oh, it's the nugget one. I got the nuggets. I accidentally used the nugget model. Oh, well. Just join me during the Refraction Railway stream on Thursday. Because we're going to do a very fun special challenge with real stakes. Catch you laters!